Alright, in order to solve this and be able to graph the slope-intercept form, we're going to first get y by itself. In order to get y by itself, you're going to have to add the inverse operation of positive 1x. So we see here, we have a positive 1x. Now to get rid of that, you're going to subtract 1x to the other side of the equation, okay? Once you do that, you have positive 2y equals negative 1x plus 14. Now we notice here 14 and negative 1x are not like terms. They both do not have the variable x, so I cannot combine them. So just copy and paste them down. Then we're going to get y by itself. We see that there's a 2 in front of the y, and it's 2 times y. In order to get rid of multiplication, we do division, and we're going to divide both sides by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is just 1y. So now we're left with 1y, which is what we wanted. And then we're going to set it equal. What we're going to have to make sure we remember to do is divide every term by 2. So I'm going to divide negative 1 by 2 and positive 14 by 2. And when we do that, we get negative 1 over 2. I don't want to simplify it since we're going to have to graph that in the future. If you can simplify a fraction, such as if it's 2 over 4, you can simplify it, but we do not want a decimal. And then we have an x attached to it, and then we have positive 14 divided by 2, which gives us plus 7. Okay? Now what we're going to do, we had y equals negative 1/2 x plus 7. We need to identify what our y-intercept is. We know that our slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Whatever number is by itself with no variable is considered a constant, and that number in the back is positive 7. We can write that as a point. When I plug 0 in for x, that negative 1/2 disappears, and we're just left with positive 7. So that's my y-intercept. Or I can just say b is equal to positive 7. So I'm going to graph that point. At 0, I'm going to go up to positive 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Best that I can. And then what we're going to do is use our slope. We have a slope of negative 1 over 2. Remember, the numerator represents our rise. So since negative 1 is negative, we're actually going to fall one box. And then our run in the denominator, too, is positive, so that means we're going to go right. So I'm going to go down 1 box from the point that I graphed, and I'm going to go right 2. Down 1, right 2. Down 1, right 2. Down 1, right 2. Down 1, right 2. And you can follow that the entire way, or you can do the reverse. You can do positive 1 over negative 2, which means I would go up 1, but then I would have to go left 2. Up 1 and left 2. And then once you have as many points as you want, you can graph a straight line the best that you can. And then you're going to put an arrow on both ends. Since it's a line, I know it goes on forever. And that is what you're supposed to be doing when it asks you to graph it in slope-intercept form.